5, 6, 7, 8.
Hello. Welcome to our show. 5, 6, 7, 8. Say it with me. Out of line.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Out of Line.
Welcome back to Out of Line. I'm Kelsey.
I am Brynn, and we are your hosts for this wonderful podcast / show
/ performance /
storytelling
extravaganza
/ advice giving kind of
therapy session.
Yeah.
The list goes on. We meet all the expectations. But hello and welcome back.
Welcome back. We took a break for Memorial Day. And we're ready. We're ready
back.
to tell you.
We're back and better than ever.
Stuff.
And also, we should probably say thank you for all the love on the Ashley pod. You guys loved that one. That was so cute. We love you guys.
Me and my mom had a lot of fun. It was really fun.
Ashley's the best.
We'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
that was
anyways,
really fun.
hello.
So today I wanted to talk about how I don't want to turn 20. Like actually,
Brynn's having a hard time with it. I just turned 20 last March and I was very emotional about it. I mean, did you have like a full breakdown when you turned 18? Because I did.
No, I didn't care.
I had the biggest breakdown of my life.
No, I was there.
Oh.
This is Kelsey. Okay. Kelsey, it's her 18th birthday. We did fun stuff all day. We're going to celebrate. We're going to sing her happy birthday with her cake. Kelsey's nowhere to be found. Where's Kelsey? Crying in the bathroom. Oh no. And then there's a video of us singing happy birthday to you. And you're like this. And the candles, and everyone's like so excited. And you're like, just got done crying.
I don't know why. I just didn't want to be a grown up. I was like, I hate this. I don't want to be 18. I don't want to be. Now I'm liable for myself. Like, who is allowing that to happen? That was really scary for me. But turning 20, I feel like is even scarier. It's like,
I don't want to turn 20.
like you're in your 20s now. Like I'm in my 20s.
Well,
I'm literally just 20.
I saw a video on TikTok and it was like, I'm turning 20 this year. Like, here's a montage of my teenage years. It's so sad I'll never be a teenager again. And I was literally crying at it on the couch last night. I was like, wait, guys, I don't want to turn 20. Like,
it's really sad too because I feel like we like lived the teenage life, but we didn't really. Like we're very like homebodies. We're very like, like we weren't the type of people that went out and partied every weekend and now we're in college and we're going to party some more. Like, no, we don't like doing that.
Well, we were talking about this the other day. Like, I feel like I never had like a friend group in high school or like even in life. I've never had like a friend group. Like I see all these videos and pictures like going on trips with like 10 guys
how
and
do you
10
have
girls.
that many friends?
Where do you find them? A, B, how are they all like, how can you stand them all?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like I've always just had like a couple really close friends and like a boyfriend.
Yeah.
But like having like a big friend group is something I've always wanted, but I just have come to terms with it that I might never
like
find
how
it.
do you have that many people that all have the same like interests as you and like all want to travel to the same places? Like, I don't know. We also don't get out much. So like we're not really helping ourselves.
This
but
is true. Yeah.
it's just hard, I feel like, to let people into our like inner circle.
Yeah.
Like it's just hard because I have to really trust somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like especially like turning 20 this year, it's hard to find a lot of people that are on like the same path as you. Like I feel like 20-year-olds are either figuring out their life, like getting married just from like what our friends are doing, or just freaking in college, like being club rats,
hood rat,
crazy people. And like, I feel like I'm kind of in the in-between zone of like, I want to be successful and I want to surround myself with
we're
people.
also willing to like have fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I want to surround myself with people who push me to be better, but it's like hard to find that at this age. I feel like.
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like, I don't know. Like you said, it's just hard because everybody's on their own paths. We're on our own paths. We have different life decisions every other month. Like,
every day I want to be something else.
That's another good topic. We like to just bounce around from like let's say like 6 months ago, we were like, I want to move to New York City. We're gonna do it. Here's
City
our
girl.
plan. Like da 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 da. Since then, we've never talked about it again. Like I wouldn't even say era because it's not even an era. It's not a phase. We literally are like such. How would you even explain it? Like Southern girls now. Like that's literally all we want to do is go country line dancing, hang out with cowboys.
So if you're a cowboy, no, okay,
go
cowboys
horseback
are not
riding.
listening to
There's no cowboys listening to Out of Line right now. If you know somebody, you should send them our way.
Send them my way, our way. But that's it. Yeah. Also, if you feel like, I feel like I'm getting old, but I'm not. I'm not getting old, but like I want to like pick up new hobbies and like we went line dancing and swing dancing the other night and it was so fun. That's
it's
like
my
our
new passion.
thing.
Like it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
like,
it's really
just because we grew up as dancers and we were just talking about how we can't exactly be the dancers that we used to be at such a young age because we're getting older. Our bodies are not capable of doing it as much. And so it's kind of nice because like going country line dancing and stuff like that, I still feel like my dance, like my inner child dancer in me is like so happy and excited and I'm not breaking my back doing it.
That's
so
true.
It's like such a happy medium and it's so fun.
Yeah. No, it was funny because so Kelsey and I go to take this class and normally you have like a guy partner, right? Because it's like a guy and a girl thing.
Insert
like
some videos of us.
And Kelsey and I are being absolute idiots learning this dance together just as like friends, like whatever. And everyone just like watching us. But like we know the dance perfectly just because we're used to like picking up dances really fast. And so I think they were like low-key impressed.
Yeah.
But
and like one of the teacher ladies were like, you did it. We were like,
yeah, I know.
We're just pros. Like we just kept joking around because the class was kind of hard for like it being a beginner. And so Brynn and I were like picking up on it and looking around and everybody else is like,
everyone's
what
so
the fuck is
lost
going
and we're
on?
just being so annoying.
And
like,
since we were so like ahead of everybody else, not to toot my own horn, but like we were just so ahead of everybody else. We were just like fucking around while she was reteaching the same thing 10 times. We just kept doing
I wonder if she was getting mad at
dumb
us.
shit. Well, yeah, most of the
Probably.
people there were like older.
Yeah. And then what you do after, sorry, I just have to say one more thing about this because it's so funny. After it's like free dancing for like a couple hours. And so if you're a girl and you came without a boy, they will come ask you to dance. Like,
and I was not expecting that.
100%.
The instructor gave a speech that was like, if you're a guy, like get over this fear of asking girls to dance because these girls didn't get all dolled up and all ready like just to sit there and watch. I did. I personally, I actually did just come to observe.
I
like
wanted someone to dance with me.
Brynn's like, yeah, like that. No, that's so scary because I don't know you, and suddenly we're nose to nose, like
That's
doing the
so
2-step.
fun.
Like it was just scary for me. And so, anyways, continue.
But yeah, some creepy old guys asked me to dance, and I said yes because I'm stupid. But it was so funny. Like I thought it was like it's for the plot, you know?
Yeah, it's all for the plot. This one like creepy guy came up to me twice, both of us twice, and asked to dance. And I had just sat down. So like I wasn't being mean. I just like had just sat down. Okay.
No, I was being mean. I was like, no.
He like came over and he's like, he didn't even say anything. He was just like, dance.
Would you like to dance?
And I was like, no, like I just sat down, like, sorry. Then he asked Brynn. She was like, no. And then he walked away. Then he came back and asked again. And we said no.
Okay. Poor guy. He was really short too. Not that
that's so mean. We're not mean like that. But then,
we were actually just having a conversation with your brothers the other day about.
Yeah, I just went to my family's house, and since Brynn's family lives in North Carolina, she just comes along with a package, you know?
That's true.
And so we were over there and just talking about, like, my brother and his best friend, like, they're all just talking about, I don't know.
We were talking
girls
about
Hinge and what girls look for and just all this stuff. And, like, Brynn and I were talking about, like, our standards and how our standards are high because ultimately, you're looking for a forever partner. So if you don't meet my expectations on paper, like I'm not even going to give it a shot. That sounds conceited. Take it how you want it.
When you're on like a dating app, yes, we have a dating app. It's funny, okay? It's not that serious.
Some people take it a little bit too seriously.
But it's literally funny. And so, like, it's not like I'll never probably ever meet up with a guy on a dating app. Ever.
Nope.
It's just funny. Like,
it's just fun to kind of, I don't know.
And
I don't know. It's just fun.
Like, obviously, if your thing doesn't say 6'2", I'm not hurting you. Period.
We were just talking because my brother's friend, his name's Tom. Hello, Tom. He's like 5'10", 5'11". And so we were like joking around like, oh yeah, if it doesn't say 6 foot, like obviously I'm going to X that out. And he got so offended. But like, personally, I own like 6-inch heels. I want to be able to wear my 6-inch heels. Yeah. If I put on 6-inch heels, that
like
makes me
6'1".
That makes us 6'2".
Yeah, we're really tall with heels on. So,
so if you're 5'11", I put on heels, I'm 6'2". Zendaya and Tom Holland can do it. I can't personally do it. That's just me. I'm sorry. People are gonna get so offended.
Do you want me to take care of you?
I'm like, No.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Short kings live forever. I love you.
Yeah.
Just not for me. Leave them for the short girls. You know,
But then we were talking about like, yeah, the short girls can have the short guys, but then the short girls always take the tall guys.
Ones.
What's up with that? Why do you guys do that?
Bro, I want some. Like, I need a tall one. I'm very tall.
Yeah. How did we get on this topic? I don't even know. But
I don't know.
Moral of the story is Hinge is super fun, and Hinge you should sponsor us. So. No, another topic. We want to, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm saying it.
Okay.
We really want to pick out Hinge dates and go line dancing with them as like a first
that's
date.
so funny. We should totally do that.
Yeah.
Okay. We should do it for each other. So I should pick
I don't know if
Kelsey's.
I trust you.
Why? My standards are so high.
Yeah.
I would not let anybody know. I'd be so good at this.
I know. It's just every person I've liked in the past, you've hated.
Okay, well,
you'd probably pick out a good one for me.
But they didn't work out, so obviously,
right?
Maybe I can make it better. Sorry.
Whatever. Says the single friend.
You single too.
Well, I'm saying that you're also single.
Okay, but like
so yours didn't work out either.
Mine worked out longer. My exes hate me and my friends all miss me.
Yeah, I wanna drown in a rock full of whiskey of blues guitar. Never mind. We'll just move on.
Shout out Zach Bryan.
So, moral of the story, we're obsessed with country right now, and that's just our new personality.
But like, okay, here's the thing. I'm not trying to be a pick-me. We did grow up in Queen Creek, Arizona.
Right. I mean, Arizona is considered like a very southern place. I've grown up around, my whole family's very like, just that's how I was always raised. But I feel like I always steered away from it because I was like, I'm different. I don't fit in with my family. Like, yeah. So now I'm just kind of going back to my roots, and I'm like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, it's fun.
I get it now.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I had a thought the other day, you guys. We should have a reality show.
Oh, 100%. I think we'd have.
That's the thought. Period.
Yeah.
That's it.
Imagine our fights on a reality show. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, I know. It would be so good. It would be like Dance Moms times 1,000.
Who would watch? Let us know.
Should I make a reality show? What if I filmed it myself and like we do like interviews and stuff and you're like, ugh.
Brynn's being such a literally pissing me the off. That's what I'm gonna say.
We should call it like roomies or something, and like Naomi can be a star in it.
A star, like roomie reality. Ugh. It's never gonna happen.
Good.
Don't get your hopes up.
I feel like college girls would watch that.
I think they would too.
That'd be so interesting.
That would be interesting.
We have a lot of like pretty old friends that watch. Random shit happens.
Girl, we're so eventful.
Like the other day.
This is why we don't have friends, is because people can't keep up. Like even Naomi half the time is like, what is going on? Like I can't keep up with your life. And it's like,
well, just like the most random stuff happens to us, like ever. Like, what's a good example? Oh, the other day, I'm getting ready. All of a sudden, the fire alarm starts going off. I literally freak out because I'm like, something's on fire. Our fire alarms don't just like go off.
I don't know why I didn't freak out. I was just like, oh, the fire alarms are off.
So I was scared. And I look in every single room, and Kelsey just lit like a big ass candle, and it's like right under the smoke detector. And so the fire alarm's going off. And I was like,
and she was like, Kelsey. And I was like, I'm naked. I was like naked in the bathroom. I was like, I can't help now. Sorry, dog.
I was really shaken up about
it. Butt naked. Like,
I was scared.
I don't know why I wasn't scared.
I was really scared for a moment.
I grew up in a household where smoke detectors just turned on all the time.
Well, I thought that like...
I also kind of assumed you were cooking or something too.
No, I thought that like your candle like lit a curtain on fire or something.
That
and
so
I walked in your room and it was like on fire.
That'd be a good story time for the pod.
We wouldn't have a setup anymore.
What's another good story time of just like fuck shit happening to us? Like I feel like there's so much. Well, let's get into this actually. Do you guys remember Top Golf Boys?
Oh God,
I'm talking about it.
Why?
Never mind.
Go ahead. No, I'm here.
I was just gonna say that they're no more. They just disappeared on us. So, oh, look at Charlie. He's so sweet and cute and precious.
True, they did disappear, but I never mind.
Yeah, we don't need to get into details. Moral of the story is I don't know. Why do people ghost? That's a good topic. We were talking to my brother about that too. I feel like and this is going to be so, what's the correct word? Contradicting, because I do the same thing sometimes. But like, why do you just like go ghost? Why do you not just text an explanation?
Yeah, you go ghost.
But I've never gone ghost though. Like, I don't know, like not texted anybody ever again. Like if I make plans for somebody and I don't hang out with them because like I just get scared and I don't end up going, I'll still text you. I'll still like, you know, like I'm not just going to disappear.
Yeah. But you just act like it never happened.
Yeah. I'm really good at it.
Kelsey will totally like blow off some cute boy and then not text him for 2 days and then just like Snapchat him like nothing ever happened.
Guys, I need help. I have so much anxiety when it comes to going on dates. So much anxiety. Like,
well, I feel like because we've never really like done it. You've never really like done
I've never really done that. And
it's
so
like
it's so
something
new
you
to
just
me.
have to like do it. And then like, it was like when we went dancing, you just have to go do it. And then after it's like, oh my gosh, that was like so fun and easy. It's like that.
Brynn's very just like, I don't know, free spirited.
I'm just like down for anything. Truly.
Yeah. And I just have a lot of anxiety. I don't know what it's about though. Like the day that I had my date planned, okay? Should I talk about?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is me. I'm so up and down, okay? I go to Dutch like every morning before work and yeah, I'm dropping the place. And so there's this one boy that I always see like randomly because I don't have their schedules memorized. He's randomly there and I thought he was cute. And so then one of the other coworkers was taking my order one day. And then out of nowhere, I just asked, I was like, "Kay, like your coworker's really cute. Like, who is this kid?" And she's like, "I don't know." Like, because I just described him, and obviously every generic guy has brown hair and blue eyes or whatever. And she's like, I don't know. She's like, "Well, every time you come through the drive-thru, this one guy like always freaks out and like gets nervous. And I told him to say hi, and he said no because he was too shy." Whatever that means. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So she runs inside the building, comes back out with her phone, and she's like, "Is it this guy?" And I was like, "That's him." And so she gives me his Instagram and I like obviously followed him. And then he follows me back a little bit later. And so I was obviously waiting for him to text first because I was like, I'm not going to text.
They never do.
They never do.
Newsflash.
So anyways, the next morning I go to Dutch and he was like taking orders. Like, you know, if you live in a state where they have Dutch Bros, it's like any other coffee place drive through. They like come to your car or whatever. And so he like ended up coming to my car. We ended up talking like the whole drive through. It was actually really cute. And so then I ended up texting him first.
You have to.
But it was a really sweet conversation over text. And then he was like, "We should hang out next week." And then, yeah.
And then Kelsey didn't go.
Yeah. But I'm still Snapchatting him.
Yeah, she literally acted like it never happened. He's probably like, "Oh, I'm confused," but it's okay.
I know. I recognize it. Okay, I'm not saying it's a smart thing to do. I'm just saying that I don't know. I just got too scared. Just literally got scared.
Ew! Oh, he's embarrassed.
Look at his eyes. He's like, we might need to take a brief intermission.
Toby, oh my.
Light a candle.
My dog has the most rank farts ever.
Ew, it does smell really bad.
I think they heard that one through the mic.
Oh, you definitely did.
He's embarrassed. Look, he won't look at me. Toby?
The side eye he's giving you.
Toby, that was embarrassing.
Toby, please. Back to that is just, I get too scared and I just don't end up going, even though it could be fun. I don't want to know. It's easier to just stay home and not go. So let me know if you can relate.
It's no.
Or if you have tips.
I don't relate. It's so fun. Like, I will fly to freaking Nebraska to meet a boy if I want.
I won't even go down the street. Like, it won't happen for me. Nebraska. I want to go to Tennessee. Yeah,
Tennessee,
we're also
talking.
Tennessee. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted. I'm thinking about our life in Tennessee.
Okay, yeah. So new lifestyle is living in Tennessee, by the way.
Sometimes it's just fun to romanticize your life. And that's what we're doing.
That's all I do, and it's really fucking sad.
Yeah.
All I do is scroll on pictures all day and put pictures of a life that I want that I don't have. Which, that's kind of sad because...
It's really sad.
Like, I should be grateful for what I have, which I am. It's not like I'm unhappy.
Yeah.
But you know that feeling of like I feel like I could do so much
just
more.
Feel like you'd be more fulfilled somewhere else.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And going back to the video I watched about that guy turning 20 or whatever, he's like, I learned that people always give you advice of like what not to do, but they never give you advice of what to like go do. He's like, all my life I've had people tell me like, that would not be a smart decision financially. That would not be smart to move here right now, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, he was like, some of the best things that have happened to me are the things that everyone told me not to do. Like, I have never in my life done something yet that like was like living on the edge like crazy. I've always lived so safe.
On that topic, I feel like people always tell you what not to do because they experience something, but like everybody experiences those things in different ways, if that makes sense. Like just because that didn't work out for you doesn't mean it won't work out for me. It's like that same idea. People are gonna be like, oh, don't do that because this is what I experienced. Okay, well, you never know until you actually try.
Like, I just want to like move somewhere and experience a different like life. Like, I've always lived here, which is funny because when I got like moved across country and like I hated my life, I was so sad to leave Arizona. Arizona's my home. I've lived there forever. I really regret not like taking that year, and like North Carolina is beautiful. And I never went outside because I had this thing in my head of like, Arizona's where I'm supposed to be.
That's because it wasn't your decision to go. Like, you make the decision to go, it's different. And you weren't like resentful towards them for making you go, but like, it wasn't your decision. And if you make the decision to go and do something, then obviously you're going to be more like, I'm going to take advantage of this. Like, I'm going to, you know.
I want to be like unpredictable, and like people be like, that girl's crazy. Like, that's what I want to be.
She's such a nomad.
Yeah, like I don't even know what her next move is. That's what I want to be.
No, but I agree. Like, I was born in Arizona, and like that's all I've ever known. So like everything that I am is only because of the decisions that my mom made for me. Like, I want to go explore. And we just talked to Kamal about this not that long ago. She moved to London.
Shout out Kamal.
That's crazy. Like, I want to be able to just drop everything and go somewhere and just go experience it. My mom grew up in Europe. Like, I grew up in honky tonk, badonky donk, Queen Creek.
Yeah, me too.
I grew up in the middle of nowhere. And so I want to drop everything and move somewhere. And even if I fail, I can say that I did. You know, you can always, what's that Hannah Montana song? You'll always find your way back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Yep, that song. Good job.
Listen to Miley Cyrus and everything will be okay.
Facts. Okay, so now we're getting into my favorite segment where we get to look at what you guys texted us. So you can text us at this number.
Bingo, right here. We love seeing your guys' texts. Please text us more often.
No, please text us. I love reading them. Okay, so this is like a question to both of us, but I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Evelyn. What is your advice for people pleasers? I care about other people so much that it's hard for me to take care of myself sometimes.
Evelyn, babe. Me too, girl.
Me too.
Have always been told that I'm a people pleaser, especially by like my mom will remind me that like, I don't know, like we're always taught as children, like growing up to like be these like, I don't know how to explain it. Just like you're told to be respectful to others and think of others and care for others. And like nobody ever tells you like, yo, you also additionally have to care for yourself. Like people forget that. And I feel like I'm doing better about that. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. And it's okay to like speak your mind. Like I know it's easier to like just please everybody around you. But like if something's bothering you, like let that person know. That's not the worst thing in the world, you know?
Yeah.
That's something that was so hard for me for the longest time is it's just like, oh, well, I don't want to do that because it'll make them upset. Like, if you can't have a healthy conversation with another, then like that's their problem.
Yeah, not yours.
Yeah.
I saw this quote and it was like, why do you want everyone to like you so bad when you don't even like everyone?
Yeah. It's so true. Like, you want everybody to be okay with you and like you hate half the population. So like,
what? No,
that's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's our new quote.
This is from Kathleen. Hey, Kathleen.
Hey, Kathleen.
What is your advice for getting over a guy you dated for over a year and got broken up with for college and distance, but nothing in our relationship was really bad?
Please speak on that.
So that's literally me. It sounds like I lived the same life as you, to be honest. Here, you can look for a question if you want. But that's a super hard one because when nothing was really when nothing was bad in the relationship, it's hard to like part ways from that because it doesn't like give you a reason to like hate the person for something they did, or like give you a reason to be like, yeah, you know, this wasn't going to work out and we weren't meant to be. But distance is especially hard because, you know, you go from seeing that person all the time to not seeing them ever, like at all. And so I think the best way, you know, to get over a boyfriend from distance, or a boyfriend where you guys just had to part ways because it was just what was best for each other. There's no animosity, you know, you guys can still be civil, and the friend approach doesn't really work from my experience. If you try to stay friends, feelings are still there, you know, coping that way doesn't really work. So I think the no communication is like the best thing to do. And as hard as it is, even if he doesn't understand, like deep down, for me, that worked for me, you know, complete no texting, no looking at social medias, none of that, no seeing them if they come back to town. It's just like easier that way, as much as it sucks.
It's the hardest thing to do, but it's the smartest thing to do.
Trust me, I know. Yeah. And I went through like a year and a half of struggling after I broke up with my boyfriend because of distance, just because I felt so guilty because he didn't do anything wrong. But at the same time, it wasn't fair to him and it wasn't fair to me.
Somebody doesn't need to cheat or break somebody's heart for somebody to break up. That's a hard concept to learn. Is sometimes it's just not meant to be. It
sucks, and I know how you feel, but I promise you, each and every day gets better.
Mm-hmm. Fia, I hope I said that right. Fia. Fia. If it's not, correct us, please.
So sorry.
But Fia was wondering, what's the funniest thing you two did as teenagers? Love the podcast, by the way.
Funniest thing?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. You were kind of, respectfully, you were kind of a goody-goody in high school, so I couldn't really do like
yeah, no, I didn't really do anything
with you.
Yeah, no.
But I'm trying to think.
Like funny-wise?
Funny.
I don't know. We would just like hang out with boy best friends all the time. Probably no, this is the funniest one. I think we've talked about this before. The funniest thing Kelsey and I ever did, I think to this day it's still funny, is meeting boys at a stoplight.
This was a good time.
Just trusting our lives with these boys we literally know nothing about. They drove us 3 hours away into the desert to go shooting. And Kelsey and I are like,
no, we literally, you know, when you're playing music and like you look over and there's just like a car next to you that's like, oh, yay. Like, I feel like that happens to people a lot.
Yeah.
Well, these guys were like, they were just like, yeah. And we were like, yeah.
We're like, yeah.
Okay.
Oh
then we go to Dunkin', order food, pull in a parking spot, and we're eating our food and we look over and they pulled up next to us. And so we're like, okay. Ended up talking through the window. I don't remember how we got numbers or anything like that. But then they literally, they were just like, we have a place we want to take you. Like, we can't tell you it's a surprise. And we're like, okay.
Yeah, it's a surprise. Literally, we're gone the whole day. So first
we went fishing, and then we got in their car, and we were driving for like 2-3 hours. And Brynn and I were like, like, tell my mom I love her. Like, and then we get out and they pull out guns and we're like, this is so funny. Like, that's crazy. And I was not scared at all, but I'm scared to go on a date with Dutch Boy. Like, what are my priorities
you
here?
You need to get a little bit of high school Kelsey back, because that was wild.
She was crazy. Literally crazy.
So yeah, that was a funny one. I'm sure there's many more, but like that was a good one.
Ultimately, they ended up ruining that. So
yeah, like they always do.
Yeah, they always do. I don't know how to say this name either.
Let me see.
Rassa.
Rassa.
I'm so sorry, babe. Please
cool name,
tell me. She said, hi, I'm starting high school next week and I'm really excited to meet new people and have less drama, but I'm also very scared to make new friends. What if they don't like me? What if it just becomes superficial and I can't be myself? What if guys don't like me? I feel like, first of all, you need to remember that every single person in that school is feeling the exact same way.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be real.
This is true.
People fail to remember that everybody's world literally revolves around themselves. People will always think about themselves more than they'll think about you. That's just how humans work.
And I personally used to be such a what if person. Well, what if this, what if that? That is your anxiety talking to you. If you didn't know, that's what it is. That is that thing in your brain that always tells you, well, what if this happens?
It's like there's,
if you're thinking the what ifs, like you're probably going to be a little awkward. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always, in any scenario, always thought of like, oh, well, what if it's like, dude, stop with the what ifs.
Stop thinking the worst case scenario.
No.
Yeah.
If you go in to high school with positive vibes, you have a good energy about you, people will be drawn to you and they will like you.
And even still, if you are confident enough in who you are and what you have to offer, then if somebody doesn't like that, bummer. Like that's their loss. That's the kind of mindset you need.
Yeah,
you can't go into, just like we were talking about being a people pleaser, you can't go into high school and try and make everybody like you because it's impossible.
Yeah, it is.
I'll be the first to tell you. It's impossible.
And we don't talk to anyone from high school. So honestly, it doesn't really matter.
I don't speak to anybody. I think I have like one or two guy friends that happen to go to the same school for like a year. But like,
you became friends with them like after high school.
Yeah.
Like it's not like,
I don't have any lifelong friends from high school. All those people ultimately ruined my life, if anything. Like they helped me fall to rock bottom so that I could climb up. Like high school
And I know
sucks.
a lot of people have different experiences. Some people love high school and some people like have their best friends from high school. But personally, that did not happen to us. So I say just ride the wave and see what happens. It's not that deep.
Ride the wave.
High school is not that deep.
Yeah.
It feels that deep, but it's not.
It feels so long, but it's only 4 years of your life. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so weird
like we graduated 2 years ago.
Yeah, we'd be juniors in college right now.
That is sad. Like that makes me want to cry.
Don't cry. Okay, before Brynn starts breaking out in tears, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this podcast.
Please text us.
Text us. Let us know what you want to hear.
Toby says bye.
And Charlie is being a in the garage.
Look at his arm.
He's so chill all the time.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for
we love you guys
enjoying this
so
episode.
Much.
We'll see you in a week.
XOXO.
Peace out.
Bye.
Oh, that was like I was doing like a bang. Like a take.
I was gonna cymbal your head together.
Oh.